Welcome back to Mutual Fund Distributors tutorial video. This is volume 2. In this section, we'll guide you to familiarize with BSE Star MF platform for placing the order, where we'll explore scheme master, purchase, redemption, switch order, order modification and cancellation. Let's start with scheme master. The available schemes under mutual fund through BSE portal can be viewed and downloaded from the following path, where you go click on daily download, then masters, then scheme master or SIP master. Now let's understand the process of purchase. To place the transaction, we need to click on open MF from the main window and then select AMC. Please note, only those AMCs will be visible which is mapped under your ARN. Once you select AMC, you will be able to see the schemes under the drop down of the scheme name. You can enter the keyword of the scheme name through the tag scheme name or put the ISIN number. Else one more option is to put the scheme code by BSE and then click on submit button. And those schemes will be available below. Under this you will be able to see two schemes with the same ISIN number. For example, at the scheme code you will see 44 and 44L1. As mutual fund industry specify that any transaction which are 2 lakhs or above, then AMC needs to credit on the same day for this investment option. Investors needs to select the L1 category. For any investments less than 2 lakhs, select the normal category which is applicable to debt and equity schemes. Then we can click on purchase or redemption as normal or a L1 criteria. As we click on purchase, a window will be opened where you have to enter the following credentials. Client ID, which is the UCC of the investor. Select transaction mode, which can be demat or physical. Transaction type, fresh or additional. Folio to be mandatory if additional is selected with the physical mode. Amount to be invested. Sub-broker code as the case may be. EUIN number is the mandatory field. EUIN declaration yes or no as the case may be. DPC is non-relevant field with MFD. For MFI, DPC is direct payout to the client. Then click purchase. The successful entry will provide order confirmation number on the screen itself. Now let's have a look to different modes of making payment other than NEFT and RTGS. Number 1. Payment gateway is direct mode and nodal mode. Second, one-time mandate. Third, check collection. Note, this is applicable only for MFD, non-demat at this point of time. In direct mode for payment gateway, the funds get transferred on the real-time basis. For example, if your account is in ICICI Bank and BSE also have an account with ICICI Bank, then in this case, BSE will receive the funds on the real time. The list of banks available in direct mode is available with Bombay Stock Exchange. Nodal. Similarly, with nodal mode, the funds get credited to BSE on T+1 and T+2 basis. One-time mandate. Through one-time mandate, the customer has registered the mandate with BSE. For XSIP in this case, the client can also choose to make the payment for lump sum transactions with the help of same mandate. Only criteria is mandate should be approved and mandate should have available limit. The last mode of payment is check collection. At this point of time, BSE has joined hands with Karvy offices where clients or distributors can simply go and drop down the check. Note, in all the above transactions, if order is less than 2 lakhs, then NAV applicable will be T-day, but the client needs to initiate payment prior to T+1 9:30 AM. Any transaction which is liquid or debt and equity above 2 lakhs, the NAV applicable will be as per realization of funds. Redemption. Similarly, for redemption, credentials will be viewed. Client ID is UCC of the investor. Select transaction mode, which can be either demat or physical. Transaction type, fresh or additional. For demat mode, only sell quantity to be entered. For non-demat, which is physical mode, redemption can be done with amount, quantity or all units can be selected. If it is non-demat, folio number is mandatory. Sub-broker code as the case may be. EUIN number is mandatory field. EUIN declaration to be yes or no as the case may be. Minimum redemption to be selected if investor has holding to redeem less than specified minimum redemption quantity. Click on redemption. Successful entry will provide order confirmation number on the screen itself. Similarly, we'll punch the transaction for liquid schemes. Here we have two criteria, which are normal and L0. Normal schemes are the schemes where the investor will get the T-day NAV, where L0 are the schemes where investor will get T-1 day NAV, which is a historical navigation. For cutoff time, you can refer to cutoff and timeline table as shown further in this video. Switch order. Switch transactions can be done with the same AMC, for example, Axis to Axis, HDFC to HDFC, ICICI to ICICI, and these switching can be switch out or switch in. To punch the transaction with switch order, we need to click on switch order from the main page, and then you will be navigated to switch order page, where you will need to fill in the appropriate details like selecting the AMC, selecting the schemes for switching out and schemes for switching in. Once the selections are done, click on View button and you'll get the credentials of the scheme below. As you click on the switch button, you'll reach order entry page, where on the left side you'll see details of SO redemption scheme. On the right side, you'll see details of SI purchase scheme. Further, to execute the transaction, fill in the appropriate details. Order cancellation and modification. To modify or cancel the transaction punch on the T day, we need to click on View Order, fill in the appropriate details and click on Submit button. Now you can see all the transactions for particular UCC. On the left hand side, you have two options. You can choose either modify or to cancel the transaction. Note: modification and cancellation can happen only before the cutoff time as per the cutoff timeline order as shown. This completes our volume 2 of MFD tutorial videos. Thank you. Welcome back to Mutual Fund Distributors tutorial video. This is volume 3. In this section, we'll guide you to familiarize with BSE Star MF platform for placing the order, where we'll explore spread order, SIP, ex-SIP, bulk order, file structure. Let's start with spread order. Spread order is a unique product from BSE Star MF where one can deploy their idle money for short-term and liquid schemes. Under spread order, we can perform a purchase on the current date and simultaneously give a future redemption date. Maximum limit to park funds under spread order is 30 days. To punch a transaction, we need to select spread orders from the main window and you will be navigated to spread order scheme watch window, where you select the scheme and click on View button. As you click on View button, you will see the list of schemes with the details from which now you need to select the scheme where you would like to park your short-term funds. You can click on Purchase button, which is on the left hand side of the screen, and as you click on Purchase, you will see the credentials of the scheme. Fill in the appropriate details like UCC, transaction type, folio number, amount, EUIN number, and redemption date. For redemption, you need to select all units or specify redemption amount. Ideally, if we are purchasing it today and redemption date is specified within next 30 days, so on the specified date of the redemption, order will get triggered on the portal and next day funds will be credited to customer's account. Note: for spread orders, all units are held in physical form only. Now let's understand SIP, which is Systematic Investment Plan. Note: this is applicable only for MFI. For doing a systematic investment plan, let's select the SIP registration from SIP option on the main page. Once you click on SIP registration, you can now fill in appropriate credentials like client code, AMC name, scheme name, RTA code, and ISIN will pop up automatically. Select the transaction mode, demat or physical. Select the frequency, monthly or quarterly. Put the installment amount. Select frequency allowed as rolling. Put the start date as per the dates available from the AMC. Put number of installments. End date will be captured automatically. Put the EUN number and click on Save. Note: customers can click on Generate First Order today if they want to start the SIP on T day. Note: as we mentioned earlier, SIP is applicable for MFI only, so all the installments will be deducted or debited from the broker's settlement account. ex-SIP. ex-SIP is a unique product from BSE Star MF. It is available on MFD and MFI as well. In ex-SIP, the first step is that customer needs to register on the mandate with BSE. The mandate is available on the following path. You need to click on Daily Download and then select Mandate Registration Form. This mandate needs to be registered one time, mentioning an upper limit as convenient by the client. The mandate will be on the name of BSE. Once the mandate is approved and customer has registered an ex-SIP, so on that particular installment date, BSE will directly debit the customer's bank account. Once the mandate is filled and signed by the client, distributor or broker needs to register the mandate on the portal. Following is the path for the same. You need to select ex-SIP, mandate, and then click on mandate registration. After doing the registration, there will be a mandate ID which will get generated on the portal, which needs to be mentioned on the mandate form. After all this, one needs to send the physical copy of the mandate with copy of cancelled check to BSE, after which BSE will process the mandate and get it approved from bank. Mandate can also be registered through bulk mandate registration for multiple mandate registrations. To check the status of mandate, click on ex-SIP, then select mandate and then mandate search. Now when mandate is approved, one can register an ex-SIP for their customer. Once you click on ex-SIP registration, you can now fill in appropriate credentials like client code, AMC name, scheme name, RTA code, and ISIN number will pop up automatically. Select the transaction mode, which can be demat or physical. Select the frequency, monthly or quarterly. Put the installment amount. Select frequency allowed as rolling. Put the start date as per the dates available from the AMC. Put the number of installments. End date will be captured automatically. Put the EUN number and click on save. Here one can also select the first installment as today irrespective of the status of mandate. In this case, one will have to select the option of the first order today. Note, in case of MFD, if they select first order today, the client needs to transfer the funds to ICCL through NEFT or RTGS once the mandate is approved and subsequent installments will be debited from the customer bank account. In the case of MFI, if they select first order today, then broker's pool account will be debited for the first installment and the subsequent installments will be debited from the customer's bank account. Now let's understand the process of bulk order. Similarly, as in client bulk upload, we have this facility to upload all the transactions in one go. The format for the same is available in the file structure. For the file structure, you need to click on daily download and then select file structure. Once the file is created, one can upload the file from the following path. You need to select utility, then member related and then click on bulk upload.